Ever wondered how a house is built or how it's safely demolished? There's a lot more to it than just stacking bricks or breaking them down. And guess what? In the world of object-oriented programming, we have something quite similar: constructors and destructors. These are special methods that lay the groundwork and clear the site respectively. They play a crucial role in shaping our code, just as architects and demolition crews do in the real world. So, buckle up as we embark on this coding adventure exploring the concept of constructors and destructors. Imagine you're about to build a house. You won't start without laying a foundation, right? That's what a constructor does in our programming world. Consider the house as your object in the programming realm. Now, before you start painting the walls or installing the windows, you need to have a solid structure in place. This structure, the basic framework of your house, is set up by the constructor. It's the constructor's job to ensure that your object, or in this case your house, is ready to be built upon. In the world of object-oriented programming, or OOP, a constructor is a special method used to create and initialize an object. The moment you create an object of a class, the constructor gets to work. It's like your personal construction crew, ready and waiting as soon as you give the go-ahead. But what does initializing an object mean? Well, when you create an object, you're essentially creating a new instance of a class. And each instance of a class can have different properties. For example, if houses are objects of the class house, each house can have a different color, size, or number of rooms. The constructor's job is to ensure that these properties are set when the object is created. Now, if you're wondering if all classes have constructors, the answer is yes. Even if you don't explicitly define a constructor in your class, the system provides a default one. However, it's a good practice to define your own constructor, to ensure your object is initialized the way you want it to be. You might also be thinking, can we have more than one constructor in a class? Absolutely. These are called overloaded constructors. They have the same name but different parameters. Think of them as different blueprints for different types of houses. So, in essence, a constructor is your first step in object creation, just like laying the foundation is for building a house. Now, what happens when the house you've built has served its purpose and needs to be safely removed? In comes the demolition team, or in our case, the destructor. Picture this. After a grand party, who would you call to clean up the mess? The cleanup crew, of course. Similarly, in the world of programming, when an object has served its purpose and is no longer needed, it's the destructor's job to step in and do the cleaning. You see, in object-oriented programming, a destructor is a special method that is automatically invoked when an object is about to be destroyed. It's the exact opposite of a constructor, which we've learned is used to create and initialize an object. So why do we need destructors? Well, think of it this way. When you're done using a resource, you would naturally want to free it up, so it can be used elsewhere. In the same way, destructors help manage resources effectively by cleaning up or freeing resources that the object was using. In the realm of coding, this is especially crucial. An object may hold on to certain resources like file handles or network connections, and if these are not released properly when the object is destroyed, it can lead to resource leaks and other nasty problems. So, just like a cleanup crew ensures there's no leftover mess after a party, a destructor ensures there's no leftover mess in your code once an object has done its job. It's like the unsung hero of programming, working behind the scenes to keep your code clean, efficient, and resource-friendly. And that's the beauty of destructors. They're not just about destruction, they're about cleaning up and managing resources effectively. They're about giving back to the system what was taken, and ensuring a smooth and efficient coding experience. So, a destructor is like the cleanup crew, ensuring there's no leftover mess once the object has done its job. And there you have it, constructors and destructors, simplified with the help of our house building and demolishing analogy. Just like laying the foundation and setting up the structure with constructors, and carefully cleaning up with destructors. It's all about building and removing in the coding world. If this piqued your interest, show some love by hitting the like button, sharing your thoughts in the comments, and subscribing for more coding adventures. Remember, coding is just like building. It's all about laying the right foundation and cleaning up well. Thanks for joining us on this journey. Stay tuned for more adventures in the